You thought breastfeeding would be natural, and then it wasn't. It hurts. You're second guessing yourself. You're wondering why something so instinctive feels so frustrating. So let me say this loud and clear. If you're struggling with breastfeeding, it's not because you're doing it wrong. It's because no one prepared you for how hard it can be. In this video, I'm walking you through the 5 most common breastfeeding struggles that catch moms off guard and how to navigate them with more confidence and less guilt. And if you stay until the end, I'll give you one shift, one mental reset that I've seen change the entire breastfeeding experience for my clients. Let's make this journey feel a little lighter. Let's start with the obvious. It hurts. Your nipples feel like they've been sandpapered. You dread the next feed, and you're told if it hurts, you're doing it wrong. Not true. Even with a good latch, your body may need time to adjust. Okay, I will tell you right now that the breastfeeding gurus are already falling off their chair when they heard the statement I just said. First, let's be clear. Pain is very subjective. What's painful for me might not be the same pain to another person. I will leave it there. All right, let's get it on. What helps? First, lanolin or breast milk applied every after feeding. Air dry your nipples when possible. Use ice packs or warm compress depending on your comfort. And remember, healing happens. You won't feel like this forever. Okay, next point. You hold your baby to your chest and nothing. No latch. Just crying. Maybe from both of you. This is more common than you think. Sometimes baby is tired, tongue-tied, or needs a new position. So, that being said, let's try different things. First, try skin to skin because this calms your baby. Next, laid back breastfeeding, also called biological nursing. Next, consulting a lactation professional if you're hitting a wall. That's very important. You have to go to the experts when you have trouble breastfeeding. A missed latch isn't a failure. It's a chance to try again. All right, let's talk about other things. You feed for 40 minutes, and then your baby still seems hungry. Now, you're Googling low milk supply at 2 in the morning. So here's the truth. Most moms make enough milk, but feeding cues and cluster feeding throws everyone off. So here's some tips for you. Nurse more often. Milk is supply and demand. Stay hydrated and eat nourishing snacks. Hand express or pump after feeds to stimulate more production. Now, you have to be careful with the statement I just said because there is also the other side of it, which is overstimulation. You don't want to be overproducing breast milk. And so let me get to my point that consulting a lactation professional is very important if you're really serious into breastfeeding your baby for the next 6 to 12 months. Now, if your baby is gaining weight, making wet diapers, and has alert moments, you're likely doing just fine. Nobody tells you that breastfeeding isn't just physical, it's emotional too. You feel tethered, touched out, maybe even resentful. That doesn't make you a bad mom. It makes you human. Make space for those feelings. Have a go-to person to talk to. And if needed, take breaks. Your mental health matters. A fed baby is important. A well mom is non-negotiable. You wanted to nurse, then you needed to supplement, and now you are swimming in guilt. Please hear me out. Supplementing is not quitting. Pumping is not failing. Formula is not defeat. Feeding your baby is not a contest. It's a relationship. And relationships takes flexibility. Whether it's breast milk, formula, or both, your baby is being loved, nourished, and cared for. Here's the shift I promise you. You're not breastfeeding wrong. You're breastfeeding in real life. Real life is messy. It's leaky. It takes learning curves. But it also holds moments of bonding, growth, and pride. Believe me when I say, you are doing better than what you think. If you're looking for postpartum guidance that meets you where you are, download my free guide, the Mental Wellness Workbook. I created this resource for first-time moms like you navigate the emotional ups and downs of new motherhood. Also, if you need a more comprehensive guide for your fourth trimester journey, check out my ebook called The Best Postpartum Recovery Roadmap. Links are below. Breastfeeding is hard, even when it's working. You deserve real support, not pressure. Thank you for spending time with me today. Your postpartum journey deserves structure, strength, and compassion. And you're already taking the powerful step just by being here. If today's video clarified or encouraged you, I'd love for you to subscribe and join the growing community of moms redefining recovery. I'm Cherry, and I will see you in the next one.